I'm so bad at parking. I should have said that as my thing.
No.
That no one will expect about me. I'm horrible at parking.
I think I'm worse than you.
The other day, like, my friends and I were going into, like, a coffee shop, and I had to parallel park, and I think I went, like, front and back, like, at least 20 times. It took us, like, 10 minutes to park. Good, how are you?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Alrighty. Just hook up my phone. We're ready to go.
Okay.
So thank you so much for joining me.
Yeah, of course.
So for those who don't know who you are, can you explain to the people who you are?
I'm Annalise Cannada. I am going to play soccer at the University of Kentucky.
So where did you grow up?
I grew up in St. Louis, Missouri, and so kind of like a Midwest kind of gal.
Mm-hmm.
But we moved here in 2018, so kind of most of what I remember is here.
Okay, why did you guys move?
My mom got a job.
Oh, okay. So how did you start playing soccer?
In the Midwest, like, soccer is like a big thing, like specifically in St. Louis. Like,
oh, really?
Everyone plays like soccer. So like when they're little at least. So like I kind of started playing for like my like school team.
Mm-hmm.
And I really liked it, but I was like playing a lot of sports because I was just like getting into everything. And then I remember like one time like our season ended and I wanted to keep playing, and so like my dad was like, well, you can like play like year round, you can play like club, and I like immediately like jumped on it. I was like, yeah, like please. So that's kind of how I started playing. But yeah.
So when did you realize actually like I'm pretty good at soccer?
When I was like maybe 11 or 12, I started playing for like a higher like competitive team,
Mm-hmm.
and we started like going to like tournaments, like national like tournaments and regional things, and I started to like become like a starter, and I was like, okay, like I can actually like do something like with this, and I can actually go farther, and I started like feel like, I don't know, like this is so much fun, you know?
So what do you guys do like during the week to get prepared for like a big game like that?
So our coach tries to be like smart about it, but also like he wants us to do enough so that like we have enough like work before the game, but also like not do too much to where we're like exhausted.
Yeah.
So we try and keep it like consistent, where we just do a bunch of like just technique and passing, and then we do a little bit of like small sided, and we like focus more on like technique and individual work rather than like team, so we can like just be ready for the game.
So what do you love the most about your team?
For high school, I love how close we are. I think that like usually like when I was a freshman, like the seniors were so scary, and don't get me wrong, like
Mm-hmm.
we're like intimidating to them too, like
Yeah.
right now, but like, and we were close back then, but I think that there's less of like the freshmen like fearing us, and I
Mhm.
feel like it's just a lot more cohesive. They're like my sisters.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of fun to like play with them.
Mm-hmm. So you do club as well, right?
Yes.
So what's the difference between club and like regular school soccer?
I would say like club is definitely like higher level,
Yeah.
and more competitive.
Mhm.
If you want to like play college, that's kind of like your ticket there. But high school is more so like playing with like your friends that you like go to school with, and having like a good time and like competing with them. But club's definitely the more like competitive environment where like you're taking it a lot more seriously.
Mm-hmm. Do you guys travel with club?
Yes, we fall season we travel to like Georgia and Alabama.
Okay.
And like North Carolina, but spring season we like stay in Florida, and we like live one teams like Tampa and Miami.
Okay. So who was like the hardest team that you guys have played in for club?
I would say Top Hat is up there. Like, they're nationally ranked. They're really good.
Okay.
And they're out of Atlanta. Yeah, I know. They're out of Atlanta. And then I would also say like the Florida teams. Like, I think IMG is like a really good one. But yeah.
So how do you balance school and playing soccer? That has to be like really difficult.
It is really hard.
Yeah.
But luckily, like, I've been playing like sports since I was like really little, so I don't really know a difference.
Yeah.
Like, there was never a time where I was like not playing a sport.
That's good discipline.
Yeah. So, and I feel like I do a pretty good job of like not procrastinating too much. You know, but I just make sure to get my work done. Like, if I have time in school, then I like use that time. But senior year's been pretty easier so far, so I don't have to worry as much.
Okay, so thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
So can you tell me where we are going and who are we going to go meet?
We're going to Panera, and we're going to meet my friend Carmen.
Okay.
And I think my friend Katie might come. I'm not sure if she can, but I think she might come too.
All right, cool.
Work at 8 in the morning.
Hey guys.
Yeah, until 3.
Oh my gosh.
You want cheese on it?
Sure.
You want cheese on it? We could that would be good.
Ooh, I'm so bad. We should go.
Is Daniel available or
Wow.
is it Reese?
He's making 800 tomorrow. Probably not.
Maybe Katie.
Yeah,
Miles is also running right.
probably. Transcript came out. Transcripts. They came out. You didn't see them? They came out last week. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. That should be fine.
Yeah. Yeah, but we're playing Episcopal on Tuesday.
We did so well last night. Like,
I know.
Offensively.
I know. Yeah, she scored.
Ow. What's up?
Oh my god.
Right part.
Okay.
I don't know what Olivia did last night. She turned it up before the second half.
She did. Yeah.
Go for it.
Hey, Mom.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah, no, you can eat that pizza in the fridge. Okay, bye. That was a good conversation. No, she asked if she could eat the rest
Can you
of the
please
slices.
put that in there?
She asked if she could eat the rest of the slices of pizza in the fridge.
Oh, that's
That was
nice.
the whole reason for the call.
That's nice. For Alice.
She said, hi, Birdie. I said, hi, Mommy.
Oh my god. That's so creepy.
What?
You're like Jeff.
There's no ice?
Yeah, no ice.
It's cold, though.
Don't touch.
See, it's cold.
Oh my god.
Hot flat soda is delicious, though.
So weird.
And then, did you ever, like, stir your ice cream?
No. Never.
Do that?
No. I'll never do that.
Like, make soup?
Weird child.
No, because we had like ice cream parties and like they're making soup. You know?
No.
I had no explanation.
No.
I can't believe we're almost done.
Dude, I know. I was talking about it with Jeff last night. Crazy.
It was weird. What you call it? Like, this is kind of random. I had to order my contacts again, but like every contact set gives you like 3 months of contacts. Like,
We only have one more contact set in high school.
I know.
That's so cute.
I know. That's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, after this, I'm gonna have to be ordering my own contacts.
Aww.
So
I
anything
want my bread.
that helps. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna have it. Oh my gosh. Are they playing Scissor right now? Oh my god.
I feel like
She loves the camera.
I love.
She loves the camera.
I do. It's also Netflix documentary. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
We get our bricks in the thing. Yeah. And
Yeah, that's what's
context
sad.
for that is that
Makes me
when you
sad.
graduate, you get a brick on campus, kind of put into the walkway. So
Yeah.
we'll be having that soon. I'm nervous for graduation for sure. Sorry.
Right.
I'm nervous for graduation though. Like the walk,
No, yeah, but like I'm kind of sad we don't get to graduate on the river. It's
I
good.
cave out my bread.
For I hope you know, like how a couple thousand people are gonna be watching this and seeing
you
that
know
you like
what?
have room temperature soda and you gave out your bread.
Like the hard part doesn't absorb soup.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So
it was good.
dang, that piece of bread like cut my little thing. Ouch.
For a little thing.
No, the like gum part.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
Ouch, that hurt.
Okay.
Oh, there's an infection man outside.
Oh my god.
He's just confused on what's happening outside.
It's okay.
I like manhandle my bread. Why do they put like dust on the bread?
It's called flour. Okay.
Alright.
Yeah.
We just.
You take your time.
Oh, you're already done.
Yeah.
I don't want speedy.
Okay, go ahead.
I'll be done.
We'll do a little time lapse if you need. Just you though.
I'll screw that on there.
Oh, I kicked him out of the app.
Oh,
Okay.
Alright.
Are you good?
Yeah, now I'm ready to go.
Okay.
It's so much secret right now. I
Okay.
don't know why they give this. Ooh, I'm a balancing master.
So, what would someone be surprised to know about you?
I don't know. I think like this sounds like so weird, but like I really like cooking and I'm really
Okay.
like into like food.
I'm not good at
but-
cooking. I like to eat, but I'm not good at cooking.
Yeah, so I'm like pretty into that. I don't know if people would like expect that
Mhm.
out of me, but yeah, I think that's something people wouldn't really know.
So, you are going to the University of Kentucky.
Yeah.
So, what was that experience like, getting your offer and actually committing to the school?
I would say like recruiting is very difficult in general for
Mhm.
any sport. So it's definitely like stressful to think about like all the things you have to weigh in your mind. Like, oh, like do I want to go to like the school here or am I just want to play soccer? Like, it's like my parents told me I have to look at it. If I didn't play soccer, would I still go here?
Yeah.
And that's kind of what I had like as a thought process like when I went to all my visits. And when I went to Kentucky, it was just everything I was like looking for in a school and like team. And I like felt at home there, especially like being close to the Midwest. It felt like going back. So
So, what are you the most excited about? It's college.
I don't know. I'm an only child, so I've kind of always been around my parents,
Mhm.
and I've never really had siblings or anything like that. But so I would say I'm probably most excited to like see like how I am like by myself, like,
Yeah.
on my own, because I spend a lot of time with my family, which is a great thing. Like I'm not saying like that's what I'm trying to get away from,
Mhm.
but like I'm excited to like become like my own like little person,
Yeah.
you know, and like with my friends and stuff. I'm just excited for that.
So, what would you tell like a freshman, like being on your team for the first time? Because your school is pretty competitive when it comes to like sports in general and especially soccer.
I would say, yeah, Bolles is really competitive, like,
Yeah.
in all sports. Like, so me, when I was a freshman, I was terrified
Mhm.
coming into it because we had, like, other players like Avery Patterson, like, Aubrey Ramey, like, Olivia Candolino. They were, like, major D1 commits. I was, like, terrified.
Yeah.
So,
Look at you now.
yeah, it's so cute. But I would say definitely trust yourself
Mhm.
and don't, like, sell yourself short. Like, I think I was super scared to play the way that like I know I could, because I wanted to like listen to everything they were doing. And,
Yeah.
like I want, like they're like my role models. I was like too scared to like be my own player.
Mhm.
So I think like definitely just trust yourself and your instincts.
So who was your biggest inspiration?
I would say like celebrity wise, like soccer player wise, I would say Sophia Smith, because
Okay, that's a good one.
yeah, she's super young, but she's like so talented, and she like knows what she's doing, and she's very like has a good head on her shoulders, and she's like a great player. So she's super cool. Model myself after her. Right now, I would say like my dad is a pretty big inspiration for me, because he did all the things that I want to do like in life. Like he was a collegiate athlete, and he like worked hard to get there and like made the most of it.
And as a parent, you know, you want your kids to try all kinds of things when they're little, right? Not just hone in on one thing. So she did, you know, at kindergarten, she was doing everything, you know, t-ball and soccer and track and basketball, and trying and experimenting with all the different things, right? Just having fun with her friends. When she was kindergarten, that's when she first started to play soccer with her middle school team. And then probably by her second grade or third grade, she got, she wanted to play more. She was kind of disappointed the season had ended in the fall, and she didn't want to wait another year to play soccer. So that's where she kind of started thinking, hey, I want to do this more, right? You know, as a parent, your job is to kind of hope when they're ready to go off to college that they're ready for that next chapter. And so we're really proud of, you know, the kind of person she's become, and her ability to kind of think on her own and make her own independent decisions. So that makes us feel good when she goes off and leaves and goes to college, that she's prepared to handle that, right? And so we feel really good about that. And we talk about this a lot, is, you know, athletics, you know, it's not who you are, it's what you do. It's a lot of the things that you learn from being an athlete that you can apply to your everyday life. And I would say taking that with you and understanding that, as far as, you know, discipline, having goals, being, you know, not afraid to take chances and be a risk taker, and embrace, you know, the opportunities that you have, and also create new opportunities for yourself. And I think, you know, there's a lot of things that you learn as being a good teammate and working in a team environment. And, you know, when you're an athlete, I think those are lessons that you can apply to life. So my biggest advice would be take those experiences, take the things you're still going to learn, and realize it's beyond soccer. Those are things that you'll be able to take with you when your soccer career does end eventually, right? And that's the biggest thing I hope that she learns from those experiences, is that these are things that she'll take with her for the rest of her life.